brings feelings of comfort and security to a child who's been through trauma, like a teddy bear. Hugs Across America is a nonprofit organization that provides teddy bears for children who have experienced tragedy. They've sent more than 750,000 bears to children in crisis, most notably kids whose parents died in the 9/11 attacks. Sue Lucarelli, founder and director of Hugs Across America, joins us. Sue, thank you very much for your time, and thank you for what it is that you do. Explain how this grew out of 9/11.
I was a teacher at the Churchill School in New York, and many of the students that I worked with were witness to the towers falling, had parents in the towers. We were in lockdown, and one little fella came up to me and said, "All I know is I need a hug." And of course I gave him a hug, but I also had 3 teddy bears in my classroom, so I ran upstairs, got the bears, and every kid wanted a bear to hug. So I promised them that if they were able to share that day, I'd make sure that they all got teddy bears. And they did. They'd have passed that bear from youngster to youngster and hug him, and it was such a meaningful thing. It expressed such a sharing and such a notion of reduced anxiety that I went back to our church in Manhasset, New York, Community Reformed Church, and spoke to our minister and his wife, and we started emailing around the country and told folks that we needed teddy bears, and the teachers needed them. So we started receiving teddy bears to the point that we ended up distributing over 58,000 bears to the children in New York City, another 15,000 to the rescue and recovery workers down at St. Paul's. So it's been quite an experience.
You know, I would imagine that people send you teddy bears sometimes, not necessarily brand new ones. I would imagine they send you teddy bears that mean something to them.
Yes, often. Actually, we just received a collection of Beanie Babies from Arizona that were collector's items. Our preference, frankly, is that bears be new, because we do send bears to hospitals and to youngsters whose immune systems are compromised. That they be 9 to 14 inches, and that they be infinitely huggable, like this fellow. Infinitely huggable. And they don't have to be fancy, they don't have to walk or talk or squawk or do anything, but they just give a message to a kid that someone's there for them and someone cares.
And the children in our country that need this the most right now are so obviously the children in the community of Newtown. I would imagine that you want to help them right now.
Well, we have sent over 300 bears already to the crisis center, and we will continue to send bears to the schools and to the family service department in Newtown and Sandy Hook. We definitely need to get bears to the kids who have witnessed such a horrible tragedy and who feel so vulnerable. They need to know that people care. They need to have something special to hug, a friend just for them. Sometimes it helps youngsters who are unable to really express their feelings to adults or to others to talk to their teddy. The youngest children use them to act out what they've seen or what they're afraid of. It really isn't the toy of old, but it really is a therapy tool. And yes, it makes a big difference to kids, and we would like to get as many as possible to those youngsters who so desperately need them in Connecticut.
So have you found that also children who experience trauma like this, that sometimes children that you think are long past the age of wanting teddy bears sometimes find themselves wanting to hold a teddy bear when they've been through something like this?
Absolutely. We've sent bears to Virginia Tech college students, to Northern Illinois when the shooting occurred there. And when the college students walk back into class, it's very important for them to have something to hug also.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed. In fact, when I was working at St. Paul's for rescue and recovery, those guys coming off the hole would go in and grab a teddy bear as fast as they'd grab water. There's just something about it that makes a difference.
It's a great idea. It's HugsAcrossAmerica.net. We've had the address up most of the time we've been talking. We'll get it on our website as well. Sue Lucarelli, HugsAcrossAmerica.net. Send them teddy bears. Sue, it's a wonderful thing that you're
Thank you
doing.
so
We'll
much.
keep people posted on it. Much more on the other side of the break.